guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother 20 chat.
It is episode 28, and last time the low power couple Family went on the block.
Oh.
Fessy was shocked. He said he never saw it coming.
Oh, that's a really big surprise. Psych! That seems to be the big joke this season. Psych!
Okay.
We're back to the early 2000s or whatever. Or whatever that was popular. I don't even remember.
Sam the welder wants Fessy to stay.
Sam...
She has a crush on every boy.
Yeah.
She's a real homestyle
She's
wanna.
pretty much always gonna pick the guy over the girl. It's really hot down here. Oh my god. Yeah. So she's like, I would love Fessy to stay. That's setting things up for later. We'll get there. So then we see Tyler and Angela, aka Tangela,
Slow
after the
jams
nomination
time.
ceremony.
You know the Showmance is being pushed along if they're pulling out the slow jams.
They are gonna freaking milk this Showmance. Every little look is gonna get attention on this show.
Do you think he always has to lay face down on the bed because he has a boner situation?
No! I don't know. I didn't even think of that. What is wrong with you?
I'm just stating the obvious.
I don't know. But anyway, Tyler's like, look at you go. You're playing the game. Great job. Because she's like, my heart is beating so fast. I'm so evil. And we love it. But he's telling her she did a good job. And they agreed that Fessy is the target this week because he is a better competitor. And
is he though?
Well, he's won a lot more.
Alright.
And Haley is the target next week.
We'll get rid of her next week.
Will you? There's the battle pack.
They don't know that. Alright, so Fessy was wrong. Haley lets him know. He admits it.
He shouldn't have taken out Scotty. What are you doing?
Pay attention, Zingbot.
What have you done?
Zingbot said you were a moron, and he was right.
Yeah, you could say that about anybody from the Hive. You could say it about anybody from the Hive.
Fessy outlines the last few weeks of stupidity for all of the Hive.
I mean, Haley really botched the hacker. Then Haley botched her HOH, but also because of the hacker.
Then Fessy put up Scotty.
Also, Rockstar botched that POV competition. And
they're all dumb.
Fessy didn't need any twists to mess up his HOH week. He did that just fine himself.
But the real kicker there is that he thought that he did such a great job at annihilating your alliance.
Well,
yeah,
he's realizing now that he effed up. That alliance with Angela and Tyler, fake AF. Yeah. Alright.
Alright.
But Fessy is like, you know what? If neither of us come off the block, it'll be romantic for us to be up there together on Thursday. No. How romantic is it going to be when Haley's still in the house with Brett?
Or what if Haley is in the jury house with Scotty?
So either way, Fessy's going to be freaking out.
Time to pick players for the veto.
Okay. So Angela's up first.
She picks Casey.
Okay, then Fessy. He picks out JC.
And Haley gets house guest choice.
So she's like, who am I going to pick? She can either pick Sam, Brett, or Tyler. There aren't a lot of options here. And Fessy's like, choose Sam. And she's like, I choose Sam. Whoa! There was no delay there. He said that in front of everybody.
Yeah.
And they were all just like,
Whoa.
Yeah. I mean, Level 6 did not want Sam to play this because she's unpredictable. We know that she really likes Fessy. So there is that chance that she could use the veto on him.
Yeah.
So they're like, what was that all about? So they didn't show it here, but Level 6 was like, Fessy's so selfish, telling Haley to do that when she could have picked somebody less likely to use the veto. Because Haley is not their target this week.
No.
But Haley didn't know that going into this. She thought that she was the target.
Well, she found out right after that by talking to Angela. She said,
Angela was like, you're not my target. Fessy is because I'm scared of him in competitions. He's a really great competitor. And she's telling her,
keep noms the same.
You have a better chance on the block against Fessy, which is true.
Than anybody else.
Yeah, anybody else, she'd be out of here.
Yeah. So JC is talking to Fessy. And Fessy wants to know if JC's going to use the veto on him. Actually, he says, use the veto on me.
And JC's like, I could.
He's like,
or I could not. Yeah. So
yeah.
Fessy's just like, what the hell? You better use it on me. I'm going to call you out.
They're going to put him up next week if he uses the veto and saves Fessy.
Well, Fessy's telling him, if you don't save me and I go, then they're gonna put you up because you're gonna be the next,
Yeah,
you know,
he's
next
the
target
next
in line,
bottom.
which is not true.
No.
It's not true. But JC's just like, he's been freaking out lately because he doesn't really know where he stands with the whole level 6 crew.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't know that level 6 exists.
Yeah.
So
well, I mean,
he's
I
scared.
think he kind of has
I
an
don't
idea.
think he realizes how close Brett is with them.
That's true.
The Brett
That's
thing
true.
has him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Tyler with the girls.
Well, he knows that Tyler's close to them. But anyway, let's talk about the Power Veto competition.
All right. It is a individually timed
It's a trip to Planet Veto.
to collect Vetonium.
This almost reminded me of Galaxy Quest in a weird way.
Really? Because I thought they were really going for a Star Wars thing there.
Well, yeah, because they had Glob of the Gut or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just love Galaxy Quest. Right?
Never give up, never surrender.
Okay, anyway, you have to catch stuff.
Ellen.
Yeah, you have to catch stuff, either with your hands or your mouth.
Yeah. All right. Glob of the Gut. This was ridiculous. It shot out slime and those big, like, baby balls that are really easy to grab.
Well, yeah, so this was done in 3 rounds.
Right.
The first round, I think, was probably the most difficult.
Really? I thought it was the easiest because it had the biggest balls.
Yeah,
and it was
but
only worth 1
They're
point.
shooting that slime at you, and at times it completely covered their goggles.
Mhm.
So they couldn't even see where the ball was. And a lot of people made the mistake of standing too close to it.
Right.
So it would go like over their heads. But Fessy was smart. He stood all the way back.
Wow, he actually did something smart.
Yeah. So he was the only one to catch anything in the first round.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah. Then second round.
Was these, like, tennis-sized balls
It's
being shot
basically
out of a tennis machine
Tennis machine or like baseball or
that
softball.
looked like a scorpion.
Yeah, like a pitching machine.
Those
and
were worth 2 points.
there were 4 going, and you never knew which one was
Right.
gonna shoot it out. So you had to be like,
Well, it was raining, too.
and it was raining. So I think that was probably one of the easier ones.
I think so,
but
too.
A lot of people struggled with it.
Well, that was worth 2 points each.
Yeah, those were 2 points each. Casey was killing it because she's got those good hands from football. Fessy, also a football player, but he dropped a lot in that round.
I felt so bad for JC.
I know! I feel like they did not adjust correctly for his height. Like in the first
No.
round, he got hit in the junk because he went too close.
Yeah. Sam was just horrible.
Sam was really bad.
All right, so the third round were these little flying saucers, and they dropped these, look like dog toys. They were like squid. Didn't they call them like calamaria or something?
I don't know. Some sort of like fake squid. And you had to catch it with your mouth.
And it had like slime with
There was
it
like
too.
goo all over.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
So Fessy was not having any trouble. It looked like scrotums with like stuff on them. He wasn't good at biting the ball bag.
No!
But,
he came up with a different strategy.
he sucked them into his mouth. Is that... I'm not gonna... No.
When they were showing the slow-mo side view, it looked like it went like completely in his
It
mouth.
did.
And he was gonna be like,
It did.
gross!
All right, so...
Most people were just like, and like biting it.
Yeah.
But he...
Or like at least balancing it on top of their face
He
and then
took it
bending
in.
over to...
Some of those slow-mos were pretty hilarious for everybody, but, oh,
All right, so...
okay.
I think Sam and JC were both tied for the bottom with 2 points
2
each.
points. Oh.
Everybody else was in the middle, and Fessy had 32,
So Angela was like,
but Casey had 33.
oh, shit! Football versus football.
Yeah, but she's a professional football player.
And let's not forget,
and he's
too.
a professional wannabe.
Played in college. But you got to remember
That's not-
what positions they play, because Casey is a wide receiver.
Right.
She literally catches the ball all the time. Fessy, I thought I saw was like a running back or something. So, what is that? Like a blocker person or whatever? Like, you're not...
I'm not sure.
He's not a wide receiver. But he was really, really
he was
upset.
receiving those balls in his mouth.
Those were squid. He was really upset that he lost to a girl. They didn't show it as much on the show as they did on the feeds, but he was all like, I could have caught more. I dropped so many.
You're a substitute teacher. Okay, so Haley decides, I'm gonna go hang out in the HOH room with the cool kids.
She's like, you know what? This means it's between me and Fessy. because Casey's not going to use
No.
this veto. So she's like, I need to look out for my own game here. I need to fraternize with the other people.
Right. She's got to get her
Secure my
foot in the door
safety.
already, so it doesn't look like, whoa, Fessy's gone, now I'm going to latch on to you guys, although it really does look like that, but, yeah. So,
Guess who's upset?
little Fesspool's jealous.
Fessy is really, really upset.
Mhm.
He's like, I am like supposed to be with Haley, and
This
she's
is my
hanging out with
last
everybody
week
else.
at the house,
Yeah, he's running around with his blanket cape on.
doing his laundry,
Yeah, he's
not
upset.
talking to her.
So she's like, what's wrong? And he's just like, She's like, what's wrong? And he's like, He's like, why are you upstairs? You're hanging out with everybody else. You're hanging out with the person that put us up on the block. And she's like, what do you want me to do, Fessy? You know, what's the right thing to do here?
You're supposed to hang out with me. Alright, so he stomps off. She goes to the hammock and starts crying. And who shows
comes
up?
over?
Uncle Brett.
Oh my god. Freaking
He
Brett.
must have radar.
So he's like, oh, it's okay. It's gonna be alright. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, Brett.
He's really turning on the charm.
They're freaking flirting.
She's like, I'm gonna be on an island. He's like, I could visit that island.
She's like, we could put a little sand bridge in between.
Or not.
So Fessy is just like, ah!
Yeah, he's in the have-not room, just sulking.
He's on his eviction bed.
Yeah.
But anyway,
It's time for the veto ceremony.
yeah, nobody really campaigned to Casey. Fessy talked to her
Everybody
for like,
knows she's not using it.
he talked to her for like 5 to 10 minutes, and she was just like, right. Like, she actually just said, right, yes, totally, you're right. For sure.
So they're just
Right.
going through the motions. Haley's like, just use it, whatever.
And Fessy's like, do what's best for your game.
And that would be not using it. So she doesn't. And you know the rest of the story. Tomorrow's the battle back.
Yeah, so somebody's going, and then whoever goes will face off against Rockstar, Bailey, and Scotty, and one of them will be returning to the house.
Now, I don't know what the competition
Yeah,
is
we
gonna
don't
be.
know how it's gonna work yet. They haven't said, but
It could be a total crapshoot like that year with Joe Costa. Or it could be
like
head
an
to head.
endurance with everybody who's still in the
Right,
house.
right.
Or they could be battling back against each other one-on-one. We don't know yet.
I doubt that.
I feel like they don't have time for it on the
No.
episodes. But
Even though it's been boring AF. But
yeah.
we'll see. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. And until next time,
Much love.